tosaba byabwerere muganda wange kubanga teri kyabwerere. Everything free comes with a cost, keep in mind. Teri kyabwerere. Whoever knows me so well, there is no way you think I don't respect myself.
Sheebah Karungi, Mama Amiru, yatandise podcast. Najirabye finally nenjumalako. Nasooka nendabako half, leero ku macha ndabye the other half, and I think it's an amazing podcast. Enough visuals ennungi yatuwadde obufaananyi. Ngola ku screen yawo oyinza okugamba images clear.
Of course.
Camera de y'amaanyi.
Yo.
Sound is clear. The setup is clear. The podcast is powerful.
Yes, it is.
Njiwuliriza, and I was so impressed. Akonye ku bintu bingi. Of course, akuwadde summary of what she'll be talking about. Maybe mu episodes zigenda okukola ki okuddako.
Yeah.
She spoke about life. N'akuona ku self-love. N'akuona ku issue y'abasajja mu ggwanga. Omanyi, waliwo areas, if a woman talks about them, nkoze observation yen, if a woman talks about especially ebintu bya respect, nti omukyala alina okweyagala, we have a group of men mu ggwanga who take offense. Ng'omuntu akoze eki?
Abyogeddeko.
Exactly. Of course, we have an issue of feminism.
Yeah.
She is a feminist, so people hold that against her. Ayinza okuba nga yakolako ensobi at some point. Of course, byonna byakoze eki? Byakomyewo in this thing.
Okay.
X was on fire.
Of course.
X was on fire. People took offense nga bagamba Sheebah akola atya podcast. Bajita, let's talk about it.
Yeah.
Katubyogereko. Kwegamba anything that comes
Let's
up.
talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
Yeah.
X was on fire. Nga abantu si basanyufu n'akamu. Nga bagamba Sheebah okola otya podcast. Byogera atya muli. They went as far as commenting about Oluzungu, which I think is so lame.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think it's so 1900.
It's a weak point of argument.
Yeah. Ogamba nti omuntu tapronouncing a foreign language properly, olina okwetereza. Kitegere?
Yeah.
Singa Sheebah Karungi muki munyankole mu.
I think munyankole.
Kale, katugambe nti ayogera Oluganda predominantly.
Yeah.
Singa abadde tapronouncing bigambo bya Luganda bulungi. Nandise kweno show ne mukola ki ne mubashinga. Naye Oluganda lulungi. English might be her either third or fourth language. It's a foreign language. Fenna tetwogera Luzungu.
Tubyesibako bwesibi.
Oluzungu, the only way you can know tomanyi Luzungu, genda mu nsi nga bakola ki? They are native speakers. Ojja kutegeera nti gwe yeeraga nti omanyi Oluzungu tolina kyomanyi.
Yeah.
Ojja tandika okukola ki okunanaagira.
Yeah.
Nga ebigambo ogaya bigayi. Mulimu abamu nga ne accent eyinza okukola ki okukulemerera.
Ng'ogamba pardon.
English si language yaffe. So omuntu waba alwogedde n'okosa argument eyo kiba leemu nnyo.
Yeah.
Naye of course the show comes out, the podcast comes out. In my opinion, it was very good. Yakuwadde summary byagenda okwogerako.
Yeah.
Abantu bangi nkugambye they took offense. Nga bagamba biki byogera mulimu word salad, you're broken, you're depressed, ebintu bingi.
Yeah.
Mu video ya leero tugenda kukuba torch mu podcast ya Sheebah tulabe. Is it true bye bagamba? Nti bintu byayogedde temuli mulamwa oba eno podcast erimu eggumba. Nga indeed yakutte ku points ezimu ezakubya abantu and they took offense. Tubimanyi mu ggwanga lyaffe these things happen.
Yeah.
Oyogera ku nsonga kasita akagatto katuuka omuntu n'akufuukira ekizibu.
Yep.
Kyerugenda okukolako mweno video. Katandike video.
Vice Diana, you're blessed. You're blessed. God blessed you. Be satisfied with your blessings. Tolunkanira z'abalala. You have your blessings. Ezange zireke because wotandika olunkanira blessings z'abalala ezizo ozeerabira ate n'otandika okuwala n'abalala. Again, jealous. It's the jealous. It goes back to jealous. And like I said, nange nazaalibwa nayo. But the more you practice to understand this is someone's timing. Waliwo agenda okukolera emyaka 10, gwe kyokoledde emyaka 2 nga yakikoledde mu myaka 2. Ekyo nakyo kkiriza nabo nabo mbalabye. Ogambe ono Lucky nga yakabinze binabonabirira emyaka 10 abikoledde emyaka 5 olina okukkiriza acceptance that this person's favor and luck and blessing is different from yours, but you also have yours.
Mu video ya leero njagala njogere ng'omuntu eyawuliriza podcast with an open mind, seeing a shibaholic, seeing a critic, but just a normal human being. The podcast nga bw'ogambye, it's perfect to me. Naye abantu abasinga, we listen to this podcast from a different angle. Oba gushiba gwayogedde biki. You get it?
Alaba clips.
Lero kanakeera goba kayogedde biki. No one who commented the way they did yazo kuiza podcast eno with an open mind. If indeed wazo jiwulizanga oyagala, oh, Sheebah akoze podcast, what did she talk about? This is different. What did Sheebah talk about? You would have a different opinion. If you've watched most people ngatandika podcast, otwereza njitentya pilot podcast, the first podcast, yes. It's like a summary. Now, the kind of content me and you do is different from the podcast. Ku podcast, you literally talk about anything. Actually, sometimes tulabye ku podcast sezimu ng'omuntu bamuchaziza and you talk 2 hours, 4 hours. Nogengeje wakula, your marriage, your children.
Nti ndaba podcast za 6 hours.
Exactly.
Episode yeje.
So up to now, I'm trying to figure out where Sheebah went wrong. Truth be told, each of us has made a mistake before. Naye tetutambula na byapa bitwewandiise wano. Nti ono yakola kino, ono yakola kino. We all have so many hidden mistakes that the world has not known about. And we've continued to pretend it okay, ekyo katukyerabire. Unfortunately for Sheebah, ali mu public eye. So whether she likes it or not, whatever mistake she makes will be magnified. Abantu bagenda kukigeza. Tugenda kiwaako endowooza from a different angle, which is quite unfair or unjust. Fenna tukoze ensobi. But how we approach it, how we judge other people's mistakes, you forget the log in your eye, nogendo kujamka speck in someone else's eye. That is the problem with the internet. Nadela ku X, I'm sorry to say. Now, Vibia TikTok is different. Vibia X, they assume they know more. They assume they are intellectuals. They assume they are entitled to give an opinion about anything, which I think is wrong. It could be okay anyway, because but I think if you're saying you're an intellectual, is it constructive? How am I helping society? Or am I just tearing down someone else? Being a feminist has never been a crime. Njaga twogerenga abantu abawuliriza podcast. Not people who picked a clip ne bawuliriza endowooza.
Abasinga obungi balabe clip.
And that's the unfortunate bit. Twawuliriza podcast yonna and now you think you can give an opinion. No, you are biased. You are giving an opinion of a 1-hour podcast based on a 30-second clip. That's not okay. Podcast ya Sheebah, fenna nga bwagambye, we've always known Sheebah as being a feminist. What does being a feminist mean? Does it mean I shouldn't talk about things? Does it mean I shouldn't get married? Does it mean I shouldn't have children? No.
She is entitled kundowooza ye.
Yes, and even if sindowooza ye, I think sometimes we misunderstand things. The definition of a feminist, you are supporting a woman. Nti omusajja aba asobola okujja n'akola podcast. I should be given the same opportunity, the same structure, the same ebyuma biki. I should be given the same chance to have a podcast.
Ate omanye ekiri funny. Ngala ku screen yawo Sheebah akwa description ya pod ye. Agamba, let's talk about it, UG. Is a bold, raw and unfiltered podcast. Unfiltered. Ushegere? Kitegeeza nti agenda kwogera ebintu, yes, they are going to be so uncomfortable. There are going to be elephants in the room. Naye ajja kubyogerako. Agenda maaso n'agamba nti it's where whispers become real conversations. We dive into life's uncomfortable truths, relationships, integrity, growth, heartbreak, culture, healing and more. No topic is too deep or too taboo. No topic is too taboo. Kwegamba tewaliwo tutakwata.
We shouldn't talk about
that. Kyamugaso nnyo kubanga osoma ekintu kyogenda okulaba. Otherwise, you're the wrong audience.
It wasn't meant for you.
Exactly. You're not the target audience. Target audience ya pod yeyo be bantu abo abalina beliefs ezimu ezo. Agamba, this is a fearless space for conversations that challenge, awaken and push us to grow. And indeed, it delivered. Ulaba response y'abantu, it did the job. Nagenda maaso n'agamba nti if it matters, we're talking about it.
If it matters, we shall talk about it. most people were unhappy ku bintu byayogedde about her fellow artists. But she has told you whispers are turning into conversations. Munkuba we've always had.
No topic is too taboo. Nkagadde ako.
Tokakoppa. Agenda kakuba copyright akagambo ke.
Masa ongenda kugera ku copyright by the way. Nange nyina opinion zange zisaayagadde. Nja kikoonako masa.
Yeah, of course it's the first podcast. So tusuubira all sorts of ndowooza. Ennungi, embi, ezizimba, ezimenyawo, ezitategeerekeka, ez'ekisiru. We expect everything. Maybe in future episodes we shall see the direction of the podcast. Tujagamba, this is where she was heading to. But
I think direction is clear. Sheebah episode 1 akuwadde summary oba synopsis of what's going to come.
Yeah.
Agambye ntugenda kwogera ku bintu nga bino challenges yabadde yeddamu nnyo okitegeera ng'akugamba tujja kukyogerako muki
in other episodes,
ng'akyogera almost every cause yabadde nga Q&A.
Yeah.
Ng'akiddamu but I'm surprised abantu tebakiwulire oba tebakiwulidde or they just chose to ignore.
They chose to ignore.
Nga bagamba nti there was so much word salad. Alikusiigira ekijja. They have a direction. Kyo kye mbagamba nti it's important to have a content map. Tomala gagwira mbintu okitegeera.
Ate content map twatuuseyo ddi.
Wekuba kusoma nfunye bachelors mu content creation. Kino nkigamba at a high level because I've done it for over 6 or 7 years.
Yes sir.
I've done my time nkoze 10,000 hours zange. I know what most people be doing. Mulimu abantu abakola YouTube or podcasting without a direction. Nga ye aina camera aina bachalibe balowooza. They are going to sit down, they talk and people watch them. Without a proper direction. Sheebah kyali mukola wano. Akuwadde roadmap kyagenda okukola mu bintu ebijja.
So it's up to you to decide.
Exactly. Ngenda kwogera ku kino njogera ku kino tujja kukyogerako wedda wakugamba. Tujja kituukako mu episode ezijja. Nga kusummarizing kwegamba apikinze mu areas ez'enjawulo n'akuwa summary of what's going to come. Of course nga we nagambye nga video etandika abantu ab'enjawulo podcast eno bagiwaddeko endowooza. Kye nakoze nafunye screenshots. Sheebah gamba silence was a phase. So was people pleasing. I've outgrown both. Adjust accordingly or stay mad. Hate netandikirawo. Maybe maintaining silence was the best option because even what you're saying makes no sense whatsoever. Unless nga tuwalabye gundi.
Oba gwatabitegedde.
Exactly.
Because you know sometimes oba olowooza oli kyayogera kikyamu kumbe gwatategedde. And you think you're putting that other person down, instead oli kwekuba musumaali.
Possible. Osanga ati yategere nga nagambye it's possible nga toli target audience. Waliwo ono. Ani agambe Sheebah mbu it was a great idea for her to start a podcast. Why shouldn't she? Okitegere? Lwaki golowooza talina lukusa kuwandowooza ye?
If you have been given a right to have a Twitter account, anyone can have a Twitter account.
Exactly.
Okujjako nga mateeka gavuddeyo ne gagamba omanyi omuntu gundi ne gundi tetumukkiriza kukola podcast for such and such a reason. Then we shall be like, okay, Sheebah ni yakuwadde permission. But I don't think we have a law like that.
So the comments continue. On your government, the lady is mentally ill. She is misleading many young girls. Someone must stop her. Iyembeera yaffe. Naye nga one thing I can say nti abantu abakomentinga number one kisoboka okuba nga oli ku podcast enkyamu. You're the wrong audience. Nga emboozi gye boogerawo teri ku wavelength yo. Oyinza okuba yes, you might think you're smarter than her and it's okay. You might think tategeera. You might think ngoli wa gambe she's mentally ill. She's poisoning young girls. Naye there are people out there nga they listen to this, they make sense out of it. It's important. Obogena is a podcast. Don't listen to everything. Don't just jump on any podcast. Si buli kimu nti kikyo.
I think tulina okubeera abagezi ennyo. Choose what feeds you. Ignore what doesn't feed you. Do not go looking for poison. Ate novayo n'ogamba nze ono poison mubi. But it's you who went looking for it. You had a choice. The internet erina podcast singa 10. But out of all those, you chose this one. You know? So kakana mukakanya akajanja, I'm sorry to say, most of the comments came from a place of hate. Ngenda kuyisaawo kano. Waliwo comment eyankute. And personally, kyampisizza bubi. Nga bwe wagambye mu ntandikwa, abasajja abasinga oba abamu tebaagala mukazi ayogera ku temuwasa basajja baavu, temuwasa basajja babakuba, you get it. they'll come out and say you're mentally ill, you're misleading young girls, simply because oyogedde ku kintu kye bakola. Sheebah mu podcast ene ekintu kye njagala tufocusingeko oba nze ekyankute. She came out and made a statement of bw'oba olina omwami wo tomala gamuwa ssente. Oba like she gave from her opinion. Now, when man's owuliriza podcast, it doesn't mean ngenda kutwala whatever you say. I'm an adult. I have a choice to make.
Yeah.
Either buli kimu ngenda kitwala or I'll filter. You get it? So it is quite unfair abami okuvaayo nogenda mu filter, nokola video, reacting to a podcast like this. Let me tell you, podcast ya Sheebah has a lot of money invested. Visuals, audio, the setup and everything. So to me, it doesn't add up. Go kwata filter. As a man, neweteka mu filter when nano si woka. And you start making statements like, or wabi abana babandi, simply because she has said, towa musajja sente. Now, if your wife believes it is okay for me to partner with my husband, to take a sente mu account, it is okay. Sheebah tagambye nti omusajja tomuwa. She's giving from her opinion. And it should be accepted. Buli omuntu muleke akole kyayagala as long as takuyingiridde. Sheebah has not asked your wife to come and listen to this podcast. You get it? Sheebah has not told your wife to divorce you. Sheebah has not told your wife nti kola bwoti. She is sharing probably what has worked for her. Or she's learning from her past mistakes. Because we all do. So it's very unfair ate tulaga obutamanya n'obunafu mu bwongo okuvaayo ne tuweereza endowooza eri unsolicited. Nti kamalegga, why Sheebah? Why Sheebah? Who does she think she is? We don't give opinions based on personal interests. You give an opinion based on what you've been provided with. Watch the podcast with an open mind. Owereze endowooza gambe, okay, Sheebah wano ne wano. For example, nze nga nze, one thing I didn't like from the podcast, ebigambo ebimu, swearing, it was too much. Naye sigenda vaayo ngambe, byayogedde byabadde nonsense, you're mentally ill. No. I'll come and tell you, the podcast was this and this and this. Bw'oba oweereza feedback, give the good, give the bad, suggest an improvement. That's how you give feedback. Naye tokola ka video ng'oli mu filter n'otanga no.
Wanatekino manyira omuntu waki. And Uganda, I'm sure about shooting these are either Sony FX3.
Like I can't even talk about her camera quality.
Kanzokenzira yokono. I think it must have been either Sony FX3 or some very expensive camera. So oli ayina ka iPhone. Muli kuki? iPhone ki?
Tuli ku 17 Pro Max.
Omanyi buli njogera ekintu ekyo. Buli njogera ekintu ekyo people take offense. Nti omuntu ayina ka iPhone. Okitegere? Lwaki njogera ekyo nti cameras are very expensive. Of course abantu tulina obutamanya bungi mu ggwanga lyaffe.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Sheebah okushootinga podie, the lens alone can buy, I think, iPhones nga 4.
Totukakkanya nnyo.
Sikuba kakkanya, I'm telling you this. Kyovula nti ntera bagamba nti ka iPhone 17 Pro Max. Okitegere? Mulimu abantu bonga it's an asset.
It is.
Okasitali eyo. Okitegere? Naye nga ntunudde wano mu kamera ya meka sijja kwogera bei. But okitegere?
Tokisusa ate.
Kyovula mbazala wa.
Eno iPhone ogiteeka mu banka ne bakuwa looni.
Abo bu iPhone. Okitegere? Mulowooza mujja kujja muwendowooza. Bare minimum Sheebah ali ku Sony FX3. Kino nkigamba.
Bare minimum.
That's a full frame camera. Like quality. Kyendowooza. You might be blown away nga. Of course, tetulina gadgets ennungi abantu abasinga, so you can't appreciate the quality. Oba olina something that can play like a 4K video. You'll appreciate how good this quality is. Okitegere? So giteeko some respect ng'omumanyira.
Kati fenga balina iPhone 17.
Ka iPhone.
Tusobola oku appreciate.
Munabo iPhone 17 Pro Max. Mujja nga mutumanyira. Okitegere? Oyina ajja n'akukolako endowooza ayina ka iPhone 17 Pro Max.
Agaita double filter.
Nga okutte lens yokka egula iPhone 4. Nga togedde ku bode. Togedde ku bode kamera. So oli mutwalo gumu mulamba.
Kamera ebeera ne lens ne bode.
Yeah, odachinga lens.
Mama.
Then body ne lens basunda separate most times. Naye nga appreciate the quality. Byokusagasoka biveeko. Appreciate the quality. Kankode kwena nsonga. Sheebah. Bino byokuba abantu copyright. naye Sheebah nga nkola video podi dropping ya Sheebah nkwata how we do it you get a moment react to a moment nga Sheebah akola ki
akuba copyright
tiyankuba copyright automatic I think lwakuba muyimbi she has visual copyright nti even if you take out the audio bagenda kukuba copyright kyofala nti abantu bangi ku YouTube tebamumanyidde because akuwa provision ya 60 seconds only
less than 60 seconds
bakuba copyright Sheebah yankuba copyright ate nga video yaggwa saa 9 ogw'ekiro
n'ogiteekayo ng'eriko copyright
nejjako copyright nga buli kimu kirina okuddibwamu okitegeera nga we have to kujambula yonna eventually we had to abandon the video nga ziwoze saa 10 ez'okumakya because of what copyright Sheebah terezaamu mwana
wamma nedda Sheebah ye mama copyright
you cannot do this to us ngina kale kakuku you cannot do this to us alis ka visual kajjeeko tujjengamu audio tukomentinga okitegeere
tukuvume
I know maybe apostinga ku page ya muyimbi so it's difficult naye nga omanyi that saying of a beggar who is entitled.
You are a beggar who is entitled.
Bano bowasire ne bagamba nti kasura ko kamanyi waliwo omusajja yasanga nga omuntu asabiriza kange jemo wano yasanga nga omuntu asabiriza ku supermarket nga atudde nga muwa kansi converting omutwalo gumu ogw'essente
ogwe Uganda
exactly omwezi ogusooka ogwokubiri ogwokusatu ogwokuna ne wayitawo omwaka ng'abadde amuwa ono omwami asabiriza atuuka ekiseera nga he's expecting every month ono omusajja okola ki
okumuwa
omutwalo the following year atandika okumuwa 15,000 buli mwezi n'ambuuza sene nga zikoze eki
nga zikendedde
jukira amuwa buwi ono asabiriza omwaka ogwokusatu omwezi ogwasooka tuli mu January teyamuwa February teyamuwa March teyamuwa ne tugenda mu mwezi gw'omukaaga n'akomawo n'amuwaayo 2,500 nga zeesaze ono n'amubuuza ng'obadde obuuze nga tokyampa ssente tegere wambuuza ekyo n'amugamba nti nafuna omwana nsasula school fees omwali kyamugamba nti omwana lwaki omuwa ssente zange
oh my god
kasula ko kabayi it's a psychological dilemma byetulimu wano so Sheebah ataddeyo waakawe but I'm entitled enough okumugamba akole ki
akugireko copyright
I'm that beggar naye ebyokusanga bivuddewo it's important wokola waka nga mulungi people to either clip it or talk about it
abana basalemu waka
that's how the message moves kyokulaba nti globally right now abantu balina ba clippers abantu nga I was surprised I speed aina ba clippers 10,000
are you serious
abatemamu waka 10,000 fe mu ggwanga lyaffe of course omwana waatemamu waka n'ateeka ku TikTok people will fight them naye nga abakuyamba they're helping you omuntu yenna atemamu wakawo nze I appreciate you kyokula muganange Fahad mwagala nnyo like he does an amazing job atamanyi Fahad aina page ku TikTok daily update he does an amazing job and I can never have a problem with him omuntu yenna atemamu wakawo ng'okola videos abakuyamba so Sheebah okujja
so all along we know you're driving a point home
it's important for people to react to your content it's important for people to spread your message further.
Maybe she didn't know
nga nkugambye lwakuba either page ya muyimbi oba it could be intentional tubirabye nti abantu bateekamu ogugambo wakati they've discovered tegukyakola cause ogiteekayo
nga mweguli makati
omwana akatemamu n'akateeka ku TikTok kati Sheebah maybe kye yakoze n'afuna obanjite image right because I've never seen this before gwe gwasoose okufuna copyright nga temuli audio normally copyright ejjanga tukola ki
nga tulinako audio
exactly platform nga YouTube etya copywriting nga audio even if it's a music song no jamu audio it's okay ebintu nga Premier League ebintu nga Netflix beba kuba ki copyright waddo jamu audio kali Sheebah akaina akantu ako Sheebah gonzaamu gonzaamu tutememu waaka omwana akaliye ku TikTok kyovola banti eno guntu ogenda sanga clips nyingi
ne clips nga
zabaddeyo naye zikuba omuntu yenna yazipostinze zino clip zikuba sikufunamu buli wofuna copyright ku channel whether TikTok anywhere yes kamuko like those are AIs as social media they recognize this as being non-original content so ebintu byesika kyovola banti copyright weyajja we had to abandon the video because ebintu byesika buli wokola reposting wakuwa omuntu nga tali original nga togaseeko value nga tokozeza fair use ebintu byesika muko ne Sheebah if you exceed 60 seconds with or without audio bakuba copyright Sheebah gonzaamu tutememu waakawo kanfune ndowooza njagala ompe ndowooza mu comment section wansawo ku bintu byetukonyeko what do you think about the hate Sheebah gye yafunye ku podia personally I think it's an amazing work yakoze omulimu omulungi and I'm excited okulaba episodes eziddako teeka endowooza mu comment section wansawo tujja bala mu video dako peace